Next mission is Area 51 escape, so let's rock.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is supposed to be a sealed room.
Too bad.
Do you know anything about autopsy procedures?
I don't care much for procedures.
Director Easton will hear about this, young lady. You can't take that. It's government property. This is intolerable. It's unprofessional.
Sorry, taking your alien and running.
Let's see how that overconfident thief deals with our gas defense system. She'll think twice before messing with me again.
Gas defense.
Can't be. Gas.
Uh-oh.
No! That wasn't meant to happen!
Haha, idiot. I always love that line. No, that wasn't meant to happen. Good job, you just killed yourselves.
You idiot. We'd better get out of here.
Alright. I know you have questions, Joe, and I'm afraid that this isn't the time to answer them. I can tell you that the little fellow you just rescued is a Mayan, and he is a bodyguard for the ambassador, whose ship was shot down. Other details and background can wait until later. Rendezvous with agent. He's under suspicion and expects to be arrested in a matter of minutes. Gain entry to the secret hangar. Our agent has been unable to get into the secret hangar before because that would have meant blowing his cover, but the time for such worries is past. Alright, so we'll have to find and protect Johnathan. Revive the Mayan bodyguard. Right, so we're gonna have to find a way to wake him up, and then escape from Area 51. Alright, we have our objectives. Let's rock.
Joanna, this is Johnathan. You're in grave danger.
Really?
They flooded the area with nerve gas.
I couldn't tell.
Get a friend to the containment lab. There's a hiding place there. I'll contact you when you get there. Good luck.
Confirmed.
Alright, we need to go this way. That takes care of those doctors. Now we need to place the alien down here so that he'll be safe for the time being.
Good work, Joe. We need to meet up. They're getting suspicious of me. Use the maintenance hatch I've opened in one of the containment labs. Hurry!
Affirmed. Time to
I'm on my
look
way,
up
Johnathan.
before he gets into any more trouble.
Right, now this door will be open now.
There's someone here. Why me?
Okay, that took care of him.
That smell. Oil. I smelt that in the
Thanks for the gun. I think we will switch to Super Dragon now.
There's someone here.
Buzz off. I'm a lady on a mission here.
Come here.
No, go away. Johnathan should be in the next room, I think. We're also going to switch over to the grenade launcher with the Super Dragon.
Joanna, over here.
Hey,
We
Johnathan.
need to get back to our friend.
And this is why I switched to the grenade launcher. because we're going to be running into quite a few groups of enemies. So it's just going to make more sense to have this for some splash damage. Another group's going to come through here. Back to rapid fire. For the moment, at least.
Hey, you!
Okay, good. He is dead. Just had to make sure. Back to the grenade launcher. Because now in this room, there's going to be enemies waiting for us.
Get her!
Oh, we got them all. Make sure Johnathan is still following us. Don't you shoot at me. Looked like he was shooting at me anyway.
Right, we're near. Cover me, Joe.
You got it. So he's setting up some explosives for us. We need to cover him. Go on, I dare ya.
Okay, stand back. Okay, Joe, let's go.
Close that door first. Alright, aliens down here and through this door. We've got an alien medpack now, so let's use it on him. Get your gun back out, because enemies are coming down from up here. Medpack's done. Calm down there, dude. You're fine. They didn't chop you up.
I'm alive. I thought I'd be chopped up like the others by now. You're from the Institute, aren't you? I recognize you from before. You helped me. Thank you.
You speak our language?
Watch her, she's sharp.
You okay there, dude?
What's wrong?
I have a headache. And with a head this big, that's no joke.
Well, if you can joke about it, you
What?
must be fine.
We must leave before they get organized and hunt us down.
I think so. What's your name?
I'm Agent Dark, or Joanna, if you'd prefer.
Well, Joanna, I'm Protector 1. But you can call me Elvis.
Elvis. It's a good name for an alien. Alright, so we need to try and protect Johnathan and Elvis.
My gun!
This is Elvis's ship. Nice UFO. Come on, Elvis. Are we going?
Oh no, we haven't traveled. It's a single-seater.
You kidding?
Two can get in, but no more.
It's the only way out of here.
Plus it's got no style. You know what I'm saying?
You're the
Style.
only one who can fly it, Elvis, so get in.
One of us will have to stay behind and open the hangar doors.
Well,
We can't leave you behind. There must be a way out of here.
I'll get out on that hover bike. Now cover me while I open the doors.
you got it, Johnathan. Now, this mission can actually go two ways. You could either have Johnathan run over and turn on the computers, or you can do it yourself. It's probably safer if Johnathan does it, though. Oh, that's where I was getting shot from. Jeez. Okay, he opened the doors. Let's get out of here. Whew. Now, as far as Johnathan is concerned for that mission, usually he can take care of himself, but if he gets under too much fire, he will die, so he's definitely not invincible. So you do want to be careful about that, but yeah, it's better if he goes to open the hangar doors, mainly because he's probably can take more hits than you can. So I would always advise you to let him do it. Okay, so the next mission is at the airbase. Let's accept.
Agent Dark in position. I can see the main entrance to the base, and I can just make out the cable car arrival point.
Excellent, Joanna. That cable car is your way in. Our observer at the lower terminus has spotted a member of the flight crew boarding a minute ago. She is being escorted by airbase troops. I don't have to remind you that...
But they're probably innocent of any involvement in Trent's little scheme. They can't shoot at them, even if they shoot at me. What about the NSA agents?
I don't know how far the conspiracy has spread through the NSA, but I'm willing to bet that the men Trent has around him here are loyal to him and his plan. You have to get the evidence of Trent's betrayal onto Air Force One and show it to the President.
Yes, and protect him from his abductors. Do you have any idea what Trent's plan might be yet? And what about those blonde guys?
Only vague suspicions, and I won't distract you with those. Good luck. Carrington out.
Oh boy. Another tough mission this can be. Alright, so Trent Easton has flown to meet the President at the airbase in Alaska, preparing for the President's foreign visit. From the evidence gathered in Chicago, we assume that this is the start of his move against the President, and as such, it must be prevented. Care is needed here, Joanna. There are many innocent people around in the airbase. Only Trent's men or those strange blonde men are viable targets. Remember, the longer you stay in the disguise, the greater your chance of success. So, obtain a disguise and enter the base. The crossbow we have right now is currently, the arrows are tipped with a sedative, so it won't kill the target if we hit them. Check in equipment. First we need to find a suitcase. We need to subvert the security monitoring system. And board Air Force One. Alright, here we go. You go to sleep. Okay, let's try this again. I can't afford to be wasting my sedative arrows there.
Agent Dark in position.
What the hell?
Gotta be quick, take this guy out. If you're not fast enough to kill these guys before they can react... Oh, not kill him, but knock him out, then they will sound an alarm, and you'll fail the mission. Right, there's the the stewardess knocked out. I was gonna say hostess. So we'll unequip our weapon, put on our disguise. Now we can walk right in without causing a ruckus. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hey,
Need to go up here first and find a suitcase.
Are you new around here?
Yeah.
Damn.
Ooh, you got some moves, don't you? I think they would have eventually aggroed anyway if once you picked up the suitcase. So you might as well knock them out before they do that.
Use that case to conceal your equipment.
understood.
Got it, Carrington. You can safely pass through this door.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hello. Now, this dude we're gonna punch out from behind. Thank you. Now, I used to struggle with this part a lot in the past because I didn't really know how to do it, but I think I have a good grasp on the situation now. We're gonna leave that guy's gun right there. We're not gonna pick it up, at least not yet. Right, let's take this dude out.
Imposter! It's a spy!
We'll leave his gun too.
Put your hands up! We're taking over!
Oh wow.
Baby.
Killed! Ripped me to shreds in seconds. Wow. Okay, we're gonna have to be more careful.
Agent Dark in position.
How the... Holy...
Good, they're all asleep. Let's go get that stewardess uniform again. I did get you, yes. Okay, let's try this again.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
Okay, you know.
Let's get that suitcase.
Are you new around here?
Good night, boys.
Use that case to conceal your equipment.
You got it, David.
How's things?
Hello there.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Hey, what's up? Right, knock this dude out. He dropped his gun, like, right where he landed, I think. Take this dude out.
You shouldn't have come.
Tough luck. We'll leave his gun too. Knock him out. And that leaves us some extra crossbow bolts to deal with the people up here.
What are you doing with that gun?
We're taking over.
Are you?
God, I'm dying.
Alright, so basically I just kind of skipped a part. What this is going to do is this is going to make it easier for us to get to that machine in a moment when we place all of our equipment. If we do this now, then we don't have to worry about it later. So his gun should be there. I'm not going to pick it up. Alright, so we're going to put all of our stuff into the suitcase and send it on the machine, on the conveyor belt. Now we have to be quick.
Stop unless you do something.
Understood.
We need to hurry over to that machine that I was just at. We can now pick up the guns. Because we're going to need them. Trust me on that. Fiddle with this. And that'll shut down the system. Got a case of adventure. Now, the way I used to do this stage was I didn't think about leaving the enemy's weapons around for me to pick up after I stowed my equipment, and I just hoped I kind of got lucky and tried to disarm these dudes. It usually didn't work very well, 9 times out of 10. But this way works a lot better.
Intruder alert.
Let's go. Leave that dude behind. But yeah, these guys are all carrying K7 Avengers. These things just rip you to shreds in seconds if you let them. Alright, so that hasn't completely disabled the laser grid, but it has short-circuited it.
More than I thought.
It will allow us to pass through now. it's safe to cross now. Ow. Okay, we made it to Air Force One. Off we go. The President's personal plane. Not bad. New cheat available, team heads only. Yeah, the hardest parts of this mission are basically the very beginning, when they can sound an alarm, and when you stow away your equipment. But, as I said earlier, if you leave the guns from the guards hanging around until after you stow your equipment, then you can just pick them up after, and then you have a weapon. Otherwise, trust me, that part's a lot more difficult. Alright, next mission, Air Force One.